my name is Leeann and I'm going to be teaching a warm-up today. So we'll go ahead and get started with our marching. And while we're marching, we want to get some bicep curls in. Slow and controlled, chest is nice and tall. We want to make sure that our knees are coming up. So if we want to increase intensity, we can go just a little higher. Three, 2, and 1. We'll go ahead and go to our overhead press. Still marching. I'm going to keep that lower body warm as we're going. Make sure we're breathing throughout this entire thing. 3, 2, and 1. We'll go ahead and get to our side stepping. We'll put a little arm swing in there. We'll go ahead and do our jumping jacks. Make sure we're breathing nice and tall. This really engages our calf muscles. 3, 2, and 1. We'll widen our stance to get shoulder width apart. We'll be doing our squat. So we'll squat down, come back up. Careful of what our knees are doing. We want our back to not be sloping. Really good form. Nice and tall. 3, 2, and 1. We'll go ahead and get to our balancing. So we'll balance on one leg. We can put our arms out to just help with balancing, focus on one spot. We can also put our hands on our hips. Nice, tall, breathing in and out. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and switch to our other leg. Still focusing on one spot. If we want to increase the intensity, we can go ahead and close our eyes. Makes it a little harder. Three, 2, and 1. We'll go ahead and do our YTW. So we'll have our arms straight up, going to neutral, making a T, coming back, and then doing a W. We really want to just squeeze our back muscles as we're doing this. Slow and controlled. Good posture. We don't want our back to be sloping. Do one more set through of all of these, and then we'll be moving to the floor. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get to the floor, and what we'll be doing is a Russian twist. So we'll be going from side to side, just rotating, getting our oblique muscles. If we want to increase intensity, we can go ahead and bring those legs off the ground. Great job, everyone. You can do this. Just go at your own pace. 3, 2, and 1. We'll go ahead and get to a lying position. And what we'll be doing is putting our hands behind our head, and we'll be doing a crunch. We want to squeeze our back against the floor to get a our transverse abdominis. So we can do this by rotating our, tilting our pelvis. We're also getting our rectus abdominis when we're doing our crunch. 3, 2, and 1. We'll go ahead and do our next exercise. So we'll go ahead and get to our sitting position and go ahead and do our hamstring stretch. So reach as far as you can. Just focus on, if you can't get past your knee, that's all right. But we want to reach to our foot as best we can. We make sure we're breathing throughout this. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and switch to our next leg. We can reach with both arms. Still just reaching as far as we can. Big breaths in and out. Maybe hopefully getting us a little farther down. 3, 2, and 1. We'll go ahead and get to lying again. And we're going to do our glute bridges. So we'll go up towards the sky, come back down towards the ground. Just squeeze up towards the top. Or focus on getting our glutes, our hamstrings, and our erector spinae. Great job, everyone. If we want to increase intensity, we can go ahead and straighten the leg as we're going up. 3, 2, and 1. We'll go ahead and get to our stomachs, and what we're going to be doing is a push-up. So it can be our knees or toes. If you want increased intensity, you can go ahead and go onto your toes. If we want decreased intensity, we can just go ahead and stay on our knees. We want our hands underneath our shoulders, and we're going to be going down, coming back up. This is slow and controlled, working our chest muscles and our triceps. Make sure we're breathing during this. We don't want our back to be sloping. Nice tight core. 3, 2, and 1. We'll get to a tabletop position with our hands underneath our shoulders. And we're going to be doing our fire hydrant exercises. So we'll be rolling our hip outward and coming back to neutral. This gets our outer hip muscles as well as our glutes. If we want to increase intensity, we can go ahead and just do larger circles around on our hips. Three, 2, and 1. We'll go ahead and do our opposite direction. So bring that knee up towards your elbow. Slow and controlled, really engaging those inner hip muscles. Great job, everyone. You can do this. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and move to our next leg. So we'll start with moving our hip backwards. Just getting a hip circles. Keeping that back straight. And don't look up towards the screen. We want our neck to be neutral, following that spine. 3, 2, and 1. We'll go ahead and switch and go the opposite direction. So bringing that knee up towards your elbow. Make sure we're breathing. Good breaths in and out. 3, 2, and 1. Keep that tabletop position, and we'll be doing cat and cow. So we'll go into cat, come back into cow. Good breaths in and out, engaging that core, following your neck with your spine as it's rounding and flattening out. Keep breathing throughout this entire thing. 3, 2, and 1. Get to a sitting position, and we'll be doing our figure 4 stretch. So we'll have put our foot over our knee and bring it up. And while we're doing this, we can stretch out our chest by bending our elbows. Just widening out that chest. Good breaths in and out. Focus on getting our glutes and our outer hips stretched. Three, 2, and 1. Switch to our next leg. Hopefully we'll get all your muscles warmed up for your workout that you're going to be doing. 3, 2, and 1. We'll go ahead and straighten out our legs. We'll bring one leg up and over and be rotating our trunk to stretch our back and our obliques. Nice tall chest. Press in and out. Everyone's doing just such a great job. 3, 2, and 1. Switch to our next leg. So bring that one leg up and over, and then we'll rotate. Three, 2, and 1. We'll bring our soles of our feet together, bringing it up to get our inner hip muscles. And as we're doing this, we can get our biceps stretched by coming out with our thumbs down, widening that chest, get a little bit more chest stretching, breaths in and out. 3, 2, and 1. So we'll go ahead and get to a standing position. And while we're standing, we're going to do our sidestepping. But while we're sidestepping, we're going to reach up over our head to get our tricep stretch. We want to be careful of our neck with this one. We don't want our head moving forward or straining against our arms. And we're doing our sidestepping so that we can stay active and keep those muscles warm throughout until the end of this warm-up. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and switch to our other arm. Three, 2, and 1. We'll go ahead and shake out a little bit. We'll do our arm crossover stretch. Just keep moving. Keep the muscles warm. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and move to our next arm. We really want to just relax that arm and focus on stretching that shoulder. And keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. We'll go ahead and do our hip flexor stretch. So we'll bend forward, straight leg, really engaging, staying nice and tall. And we also can get a little bit of a calf stretch in here, just by leaning forward or bending our knee. 3, 2, and 1. We'll go ahead and move to our next leg. Move direction so you can see what it looks like. You can bend that knee a little bit. Three, 2, and 1. Now we'll go ahead and do our quad stretch. So we'll bring our foot up, and then we'll want our knee even with our hip. If we're having trouble balancing, just put your arm out, focus on something, maybe have on your hip. Good breaths in and out. 3, 2, and 1. Put that foot down and move to our next leg. This is really good for balance. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Now we'll go ahead and do our high knees. So we'll be jumping up, bringing those knees up, getting a little cardio in before you finish. 3, 2, and 1. We'll go ahead and switch to our jumping jacks. For our jumping jacks, if we need to decrease the intensity, we can just go ahead and do our side stepping again. Almost done. Last exercise. Keep up the good work. 3, 2, and 1. Great job, everyone, today. I hope you feel